It's only me again. Another week of, yes, me. Yes, last week was a little disappointing in what I would say the productive way. But it was still productive, but not in the physical sense as I see it. But there you have it. That's life. This week hopefully is going to be a lot more productive in how I see it, but I am awaiting a phone call. This will be a surprise. If I get the phone call and I have to go north of my gate this week, I will show you. It's been long awaited and it's going to make me smile. So there you go. There may be a surprise in this week's, because it'll be a surprise to me as well. But this week we're going to be getting on, yes, more productivity with my hands as opposed to my eyes, my fingers, driving and spending money. I've got hopefully better plans. We will see, as you will see, because like all weeks, it's a surprise to me as it is for you. Anyway, coffee to be gone, me to get up, and I've got to crack on. Come with me, let's see what this week produces us. Before I can do the riser on this side, and it's going to be extended to overhang by 4 feet because the grey box is 4 feet longer, as you can see above my head, impeding timber. So before I go up there, let's get these down. That should do the trick.
I'm waking up to a brand new day, ready to chase the dreams that light my way. No more doubts, I'm feeling strong. In this journey I know I belong. Every step I take I'm closer to my goal. With every heartbeat I feel it in my soul. No looking back, just straight ahead. Believing in the words I've always said. Believe in your success, you'll find your way. With every challenge you'll seize the day. Hold on to your dreams, don't let them go. In your heart you'll always know. And through the lows, I'll keep pushing, that's how it goes. Every moment is a chance to grow. In this life, I'll steal the show. Every step I take, I'm closer to my goal. With every heartbeat, I feel it in my soul. No looking back.
Hopefully, got what I need in the bag. Right, time to get up on the roof. Let's see how many times I'm up and down that ladder today. Not sure you pick it up on the camera, but this roof is bowed, proving to be a little bit more challenging than that roof. But hey, we'll have a challenge. Repetitive, because it's kind of sort of mimicking that side to this side, up right there, extend out, rises in, and then repeat. It's quite a simple process in theory. Let's see how we get on, eh? Well, you see I've got that piece in, bit of overhang, down on this side again, bit of overhang, because this is a 20-foot container, that one's a 24-foot, so I'm having to make a canopy, but I will be putting in uprights and more dry storage. Because this container is insulated on the inside, I can't put nuts and bolts through the frames, so I've had to come up with another way of doing things. How else can I fix it? By using, as you saw, the little angles I've made, and using roof bolts, drilling into the roof, sealing, putting roof bolt in and screwing to the uprights. So, but then we had another little problem, because as you can see this container is very up and downy. The natural for this was to lean out, which is no good, because if the weight's going like that, it's going to try and push it that way. I have to have it vertical, and I came up with, after a lot of head scratching, another idea, and with a little bit more of that and a little bit more of that, I came up with that. What I'm going to do to actually keep it upright is I'm going to go down the side, the outside, get it upright, screw it in like a stabilizer, and that should keep this solid. And there we have it. You've seen me do this before. The weather was rain, not rain, rain, not rain. I didn't want to get the camera wet. So it wasn't filmed, but you got the idea. If not, pop back to last week, or the week before, whenever I've done it. So this side now is all done, nearly all done. But I've got to get these timbers, because eventually I'll have cross timbers for the roof, but I need to get those timbers in a precarious way, because my next plan, as you can see, is, well, the metal A-frames. This is where the next one's going to sit, and I think I've worked out how I'm going to get that up and in position. Watch this space. With these timbers, the plan, like I put in a stabilising timber, but I'm going to put in these, just one screw in, just to pinch, just to hold in place, so that I create like a mezzanine floor, set of rafters, so that when I pull up the A-frame, there's something for it to sit on and stop it going south. Well, that's the plan. That hopefully, when I slide the A-frame up, it will hopefully be supported enough by these. It's not ideal. We make it up as we go along. The last thing I want is for it to go down there. You know how much I hate going up and down the ladders. This could be a bit challenging, people, but hey ho, there's only one way to find out. This is the only way, because I don't have fancy equipment. I've got my digger, but because I've got all the woodwork in the way, I can just see that I'm going to create a problem. So let's go for the manual way of doing things. Good old-fashioned lifting. What we're going to do is put this lifting strap round here, as you can see, and we're going to try and haul it up. Yes, this is heavy, but not, hopefully, too heavy. Let's see what happens. That was a little bit easier than I thought. As you possibly seen you want to see it in detail. But the idea of the bolt system is I've got the hole in there, so I've got that one on, not secured, just loose, so it acts as a pivot. And now this is going to be the challenging bit. I've got to get something to move that a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh. Oh no. Lucky. So you can see, not an ideal. There's a lot of bow and a lot of spring in it, which is not perfect, but it's working. So now for locating the bolt this side, which is going to be a little bit challenging, I think. Oh, it's going to be a little more than challenging. I hope I've got all my measurements right, because now is not now is not the time to find out I haven't. And the golden rule with everything: always measure twice, even 3 times. I still make mistakes, but now that I've got this side attached and that side attached, now for the clever part. Or is it just good old-fashioned stupid? Well, got to get that A-frame from horizontal to vertical. Come up with an idea using a steel hawser that's already got a loop on the end of it. There's 2 ways of finding out whether this is going to work or not. It's the only way I can think of doing it. Let's see what happens. So far, so good. Trust in my own work. Or is that just blind stupidity? You can see I've got a steel hawser which I connected on the top pointy part of the one that's laying down, coming over the top or just under on the bolt, so the hawser will travel easier. It's likely to get trapped in the V, so I take away a little bit more concerning, because obviously the bolt, but the pressure of the bolt, yeah, it'll hold. Well, 2 chances. That comes down here. I've made a loop up, got the strap on, and what we're going to do, back the digger up until we're close. And if I need to pull it up a bit more, I can pull it up a bit more. But I'm fearing from going there, it'll go up there, and this is the point I have to be careful, because if it goes that way, I'm in the doo-doo. Let's see what happens, eh? Looking good, okay so far. I'm not going to risk pulling any more. I think we're okay. It's about 10 degrees off. I would like to get it a little more true, but there's a bit of slack. Not quite, the hawser not very taut. So part of me is, if I pull a little too much, could it swing over? Time to get a brace from that A-frame ready to put to this A-frame to stop it going that way. As you can see, a little bit of an angle there, so if I bring it up any more, it might want to go that way. That won't be good. So now we're going to get one of these braces connected to that end, connected to this end to stabilise it, then I can get in the extra supports. Never having done anything like this in the past, there's a mixture of elation and damn right nerves, because it could still go wrong. Lacking confidence is what I think my ability on this one. I really do think I'm lacking confidence, but hey, we'll see what happens. Let's try it pinched up a little bit. Well, that ain't going nowhere. Okay, let's see what happens now. Genuinely am concerned.